Hey, so today I want to talk about what deck you should get as a beginner tarot reader. So for beginners, I recommend the Rider-Waite deck. This deck has the original artwork. You have to excuse me, this is my daughter's deck, so it is a mess right now. Has all of the original artwork, the original names, everything. Any beginner book that you get is going to go by the Rider-Waite deck. So that's why I recommend getting this deck first. The more artistic decks will change the names of the cards to go with whatever their theme is. So it can be harder to find information on the tarot cards if you don't know which one it is, because every book, everything is going to go by the original. And that leads me to a book. You need a good beginner's book. You can find some on Amazon. This is the one that I got from my daughter. It's the Ultimate Guide to Tarot by Liz Dean. It's very good. It was on Amazon. When you're looking for a book, make sure you find a book that gives you a lot of information about each individual card. This book has the card, the meaning, it talks about the artwork, it talks about the numerology and the astrology, the element. It gives you all the information you could ever need about every single card. And this is going to be needed when you're trying to interpret different types of readings. Because the cards have meanings, they each have a certain meaning. But when you have a different kind of reading, you have to interpret those meanings in different ways. Like, for instance, if you're doing a love reading, you need to interpret the meaning of the card to go with someone's love life. Whereas if it's just a general reading, then the meaning is like a little more general. It's not as specific. So a good book will help you with all of that. I know there's some others out there. I can't think of which ones they are, but this one is very good. It's really thick too. Like it's really good. It also has some good beginner spreads, some card layouts for you to do and try. And it explains like what each card, like what it means and stuff like that. So when you practice, try to practice with different spreads too. Because see, it really goes into a lot of detail about each spread, about how to read a different spread. And then it even gives like larger spreads and tells you how to read a larger tarot spread. So a good book is needed. A lot of times cards will come with their own book, but it will be limited. It won't be as in-depth as a book like this. So I highly recommend the Rider-Waite deck and a very good tarot book.